Oh! I was waiting for the countdown, but there was no countdown.
Okay, countdown.
Okay, countdown.
It's a final countdown.
Now, go.
Alright. Hello,
5, 4, 3, 2,
everyone.
1.
Hello, everyone. I am Core, the GM of the people that are always driving me insane, but I love them.
We can't drive insane. It's already insane, Core.
Hey, I didn't say it was a long trip. So, introduce yourselves, my fine friends.
My name is Oviraptor, and I play Kekkick, an Aarakocra monk following the way of the open hand.
I'm Isamira, being played by Remuko Zero. Isamira is an Aasimar-like Bloodhunter from the Order of Fenrir.
I am Skullring. I am playing the character of Victor Blight. I am a Yuan-ti pureblood cleric of Kalashtar. Yay!
Hi, I'm Paige of Maces. I'm the one streaming this crazy thing, and I play Nemmirile, a high elf echo knight.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Almi. I play Anthea Ellerina, Kalashtar Druid of the Circle of the Land. And we all having facial hair suddenly.
Yes, everyone has grown majestic facial hair today for some reason.
Or unibrows.
Yes, there's a caterpillar resting above my eyes, apparently. Hopefully it's not the venomous kind.
I hope your forehead's not starting to get itchy. I know, I say it will.
Oh no. I'll just add to the scars to my head.
Oh boy.
So, previously,
On Dragon
Ball Z. Great minds think alike.
for that, you two will be punished severely.
No habla inglés?
Oh, you don't know.
No pasa nada. Voy a traducir.
It's been Dragon Ball Z was telecast in Spanish.
Ah,
But previously, you guys get some more things done on the ship, as well as had a nice interaction with Icewind.
Nice.
In inverted commas.
yeah, we had a nice fall.
I deny any memory of any event like that.
Yes, unfortunately, Anthea is suffering from mild amnesia after being smacked in the face by a rope.
Smacked in the rope, thrown overboard, into a ring of fire.
Mere whistles instantly.
But the group was able to get some more information and request some information as well in exchange for items that they possessed.
Mm-hmm.
One item being taken from Nemmirile that she has no idea what it is. And spent much of last campaign trying to figure it out.
Wait, we're in a new campaign now?
I mean, game, session. I haven't killed you guys yet.
Oh no,
At
he
least not
said yet.
permanently.
We can be killed. We're practically gods.
But
If I die, can I revive myself?
you guys ended last session having dinner with the captain and asking her some questions. one, if I remember right, is... What is up with Icewind? This is where we pick up. As the ship is once more sailing. Hopefully the music will play.
I can hear it.
Captain just looks at everyone. Yeah. What exactly do you want to know about the crew? If you're worried about them being trustworthy, they are. As everyone falls quiet.
I think everyone tries to remember what they asked and not.
Isamira is too deep with digging into his food.
So where was the construction of this ship, Captain? It's quite a fine vessel.
It is a... Well, it was built in Almi.
Mhm.
I think us Menagerie and Mayhem need our own vehicle one of these days. Can't rely on puppers and teleportation forever.
It has its advantages and disadvantages, as you can tell.
Yeah, Kraken.
What's wrong with flippers?
Nemmirile will slap Isamira on the back. Are you choking?
No, it's eating.
He talks with his mouth full sometimes. Don't mind him.
It's okay. Sometimes
How
you
much
have
was
to do
construction of that ship, if you don't mind?
with this ship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure. She just smiles.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we can find a ship on the bottom of the sea. There's plenty of ships laying there, right? We spent a lot of them.
Except easy, there is a reason they are at the bottom of the ship. Obviously, yeah.
Bottom of the ship is at the bottom of the ship? What?
And it is usually bad luck to use old wood to make a ship. Especially those
Yeah.
from another one.
I've heard that,
Do
yes.
you know? Have you been with the same crew for a long time?
Oh, I built this crew.
Inside check there.
Built this crew? Like, air quotes, built this crew?
You can insight checker.
Isamir thinks she actually built a crew.
Oh, that's fancy.
So you mean you put those humans together?
No.
Oh,
Using that would be.
maybe that's why she was taking parts from each of us.
Yeah, she's not the Icewind though.
Building, yeah, but she's the captain of the ship. She's building more crew. Of our DNA.
Technically part of her crew already. Right, well, temporary one.
More temp agents.
And how you met Icewind?
Pulled her out of the ocean.
That's not ominous at all.
Mm-mm.
Is there
How-
signs of a shipwreck or just in the middle of the ocean?
How often do you find strange people in the seas? I would advise against it.
Not often, but well, when you see someone just floating around, you eventually check it out.
Hmm.
And as to your question as to if there was any wreckage, there was a lot.
Well, hmm.
Hmm.
Curious and curious.
She took something of yours.
Yeah, my skin. She put it
Just
in a
stares
flip
at you
box.
oddly. That is odd.
No,
Yes,
it was
that's what I said.
Usually she doesn't. Well, you look remarkably okay as someone that given part of their skin.
Oh, my
up.
skin peels off.
He's like a banana.
I give everybody a piece of my peel. Wait, that sounded wrong.
Nemmirile at that moment was eating a banana and then just looks at it and puts it down.
That's what I say to the ladies. I'm high in potassium.
They're beating you off with a stick, they are.
Oh. Anything else she's taken from you?
My blood, I think. Yeah, my blood.
A certain item from me.
Poor Emerald doesn't know what she took.
No, we don't. I'm very worried about that.
It was your virginity.
Oh, I lost that old thing ages ago.
And what about you?
Um.
She looks over at Kekkick.
Hmm. What about me?
Did she take anything from you?
Nope.
She wanted to
a
take-
ring, but I said no.
That's in keeping with her.
She's done this before?
Yes.
Has she taken something from you?
No.
Has she asked?
No.
Hmm. I'm blind.
No, she's just hard to read.
She's
I
not
rolled
giving
a
any
one.
air of being deceptive on that one.
She took her virginity.
How do you get the fancy box? That fancy box is cool.
It's because I use the D&D Beyond site app. Yeah, Chrome.
Oh, he's beyond D&D now.
Oh no. I see another one.
The curse remains.
I tested it. I started to roll fine.
Yes, you got all the good ones out of the way.
Believe.
It's
Burn
because
some
she's
sage
being
next
honest.
time.
And Anthea, you're like, yeah, sounds legit. But yep.
So what happened with those that she took something from?
As far as I know, nothing.
Any crew members ever gone missing on the ship?
Only if they fall overboard during a storm.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't happen to me because wet dog smells horrible.
Oh yes, it
I
is
concur.
very terrible. But we rarely lose any crew members.
That's good.
Also, are you gonna eat those bones?
So can't put your stomach, Izzy.
She just looks at the bones on her plate and just tosses one over to Isamira.
Isamira starts happily chewing.
I'm guessing this isn't your first encounter with a kraken, though, right?
We tend to avoid those.
True.
The only
That is
prey we
eyes
usually
of
go
ice.
after are other sea monsters or pirates.
Well, I didn't mean to go after the kraken. I'm saying you know good ways to get around it. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, avoid at all cost.
True.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's stick to that.
I apologize for the sharp turn earlier.
I hope to fight on crackers sometime. Mm-hmm.
You like to do it on
I can
crackers
put-
sometime?
Do what on crackers?
Oh my.
Stop talking with your mouth full.
I'm not sure what you mean. It's only half full.
So, Captain, is there anything you'd like to know about us?
Well, you told me about a bit about your mission.
True.
Well, my name is Isamira of the Order of Fenrir. I'm a Bloodhunter.
We've already introduced her to each of us.
We did.
Yes, when we first
did.
got on the ship.
You did when I took on the contract, and you described your mission to me. But I would like to know more about it if you're willing to share.
We are going to poke a lich and a demigod.
Sounds fun. It just looks like... What?
Isamira starts explaining both a lich and demigod.
Also, you can ask our captain here, Kekkick. He's the leader of our merry band of crazies. That's Kekkick. He's just sitting there eating birdseed.
Every time you hear a small clink against the plate as he grabs on.
Peck. Let's hope he doesn't try to climb inside a wine glass to wash himself.
The line mysteriously appears.
Well, Master Kekkick, maybe it would be a fun idea to have another sparring session someday.
If you want.
Oh boy. Just not on a flying ship. That's...
Yeah, perhaps when we're not, I mean, I'm okay with falling off, but others might not be.
Well, the spar's between us, so.
I'm always up for a sparring round if anyone wants to go a couple with me.
And besides, we can fight inside the ship and not outside the ship.
Also true.
Or you wait
So we-
until we're not on the ship at all.
I would like that option better.
True.
Oh, I wanted to show my new spell. It's called Firebolt.
Is it, we're on a wooden ship.
Yeah, fire, wood, not a good mixture.
You see the captain smile.
But we won't be cold anymore.
Oh,
Huh.
we'd be dead.
I'm never cold.
We would have sky fried chicken.
Alrighty then. So, Captain, what's our ETA to get through the area for the Kraken?
Well, we've had to adjust our course and sticking closer to land.
Mm-hmm. And I see on the map that this area is should never been gone to. What's that about?
I do not have fond memories of it.
Is there a real reason why nobody should enter this land? Dragons, goblins, goblin dragons,
Dragon goblins.
cobalt gnomes.
Dragoblins.
Tall dwarves.
Oh no, not a tall dwarf. They're very, very nasty.
I
Gelatinous penguins.
I dislike the short ones more. They are perfect height through punch things.
God, is there such a thing as a gelatinous dragon? That'd be weird.
Stop, you're giving him ideas.
I just heard his pen write down something.
Not just his pen.
Displacer dragon.
I have disagreements with a few people there, and I prefer not to stick around.
Oh, so there's towns and civilization there. That's you're not fond of. Are they hostile, or just bad with you?
Yes.
Hmm.
And she just answers and sits there.
Well, the way you're answering, I'm guessing maybe hometown? Maybe not too good memories there?
The ship was constructed there.
Oh.
I have suspicion that the reason she could not answer the price was exactly why she doesn't
Yes.
want to return.
I had that same suspicion. How do you not know the price of a ship?
It's better. It's not a one anymore.
That too.
At the end of the night, you will roll a natural 20.
You do notice that as you're looking at her, Anthea, she is not sweating at all.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hey man, I got an 8 in insight. What's wrong with me? Rolling.
Well, you got a 14 total.
I got her curse.
You rolled 6. How is that a curse?
Your curse is spreading.
Victor. You tell
I
her
am Victor.
she is not being completely honest about why.
Yeah. I'm guessing she stole the ship from somebody.
Oh, Isamira's checking.
Oh. Is he? I just want to see Kekkick do it, and he just gets a straight up 20.
He probably will.
What can you
This
do?
bird seed is my power.
Your insight check. Okay.
Insight. Oh.
He has the best
Still better than
insight.
mine.
Jeez.
But he rolled the same as you.
You all have an inkling that she is not being completely honest about the ship.
Yeah, but
And
only
her
one of us is
reasons.
kind of lawful.
Of who did you steal the ship?
Pardon?
Pardon? Who was that?
This ship is
He's already
mine.
distracted.
Hmm.
This ship is mine, if that is what you're asking.
Hmm.
Well, we'll make sure not to go near this land. Thank you for the
Well, we are going to
info.
be passing over it, possibly.
Okay.
Which I am not fond of.
Are there other ships like this that can fly in that area?
There are no ships like this.
Oh,
But the ones that can fly. I mean, we've
One of
seen
the-
flying ships before.
That's not true. There's one ship like this. And that's this ship.
Victor slaps his forehead.
Probably the whole group does that.
Well. I guess my rest period is almost over.
Well, thank you for indulging us in this conversation and meal.
The food was good, yeah.
Very good, yes.
Yes. And he enjoyed his bone.
I still wonder why do you swallow your chickens whole, Victor?
For a reason.
Well. And she just looks expectantly at everyone.
I think we go rest.
Yes. Out of character, who's gonna take watch?
Oh, there's already a roll that was made.
Mm-hmm. Me.
Yeah, I think it's time
Ah.
to bed. I'm pretty tired after that food. It tastes good, but oh god. Isamira will go past all the plates and pick up all the bones. Midnight snacks.
And you see Hushy, the cook, is in there looking.
I stack up all
And
my
look at
dishes and
Nemmirile
silverware
and
into
say,
a night area.
Good thing we're in a different room.
Good thing we're in a different room to who?
Well, midnight
Icewind.
snack is a mirror.
Ah, yes.
Victor heads out into the room he's in.
It's a very good thing. By your leave, Captain.
She nods.
Nemmirile salutes and walks out and goes to her room. Her and Anthea's room.
Should I just make carving noises at the wall saying I'm coming to get you?
That probably will work because Anthea is taking watch on the ship deck.
Isamira salutes quickly and walks out. Ooh. Didn't see you there, Anthea.
And as he walks, all you hear is jiggling bones everywhere. Ding, 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 in his pockets. Oh,
Clack, 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 clack,
Kekkick,
clack.
Oh, Kekkick's going down too.
Do you want the bone, Nemmirile?
barging into a lady's quarters? Oh no.
Guess it's a no.
Anthea,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
as your watch begins, it's getting close to evening. And you can see something breaking the surface of the water.
Oh boy. Can I see what it is? Or is it too far?
It's a bit far out, but it seems to be getting a bit closer.
No, that's not good. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
You can make a perception roll.
A roll
boy.
or a passive?
One.
Because I'm
Roll.
afraid that my passive might be better than what I roll.
There's ones in there.
I mean, it goes from 1 to 2 to 3. I mean, my passive perception is 18. I rolled 11.
She hits a 20, everybody's gonna cheer.
Just quickly roll all away into the 10 and then you're fine.
As you're looking, you see what looks like a black fin just breaking the surface of the water, and then vanishes. And then another,
Oh.
and
Huh.
another one.
And
I'm
another one.
wondering if
And then a smaller one.
those waters are common
Hey,
to
there you
have. Yay!
It's a pod of orcas.
It's penguins.
Penguins.
Finned
You-
penguins.
Are not too familiar with the nature of this world, but you imagine there would be some ocean life. Probably large ocean life in order to support a kraken.
What I'm trying to determine if they are hostile behavior or just normal.
It seems that they are swimming and coming closer to the ship.
Oh boy.
I keep watching them.
They are steadily approaching.
Do I see more now when they are closer?
There's only about 4 of them. 3 large ones and a smaller one.
Alright, ship, yellow alert. Whoa, whoa.
Is any of the crew on the deck with me?
There's members of the crew on deck with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
What is this?
Yeah, basically I'm gonna go over the ones that are more in charge. Because I totally forgot what was the name. And I'm gonna ask, what are those creatures?
You're asking her? Just make sure.
Yeah,
The gnome just looks at you like, what is what?
I point towards the things and shapes.
She just goes over and just has to stand on the tip of her toes to look over the railing.
I go close, but not exactly to the railing.
She has a fear of railings now.
You are on the water, just so you know.
Hmm. Still,
Oh, that is very neat.
oh, so you know those animals?
Yep, sometimes they come out to a ship and sometimes they don't.
Are they dangerous to the ship?
It depends on if they're hungry or not.
I guess we will know soon then.
You see the smaller of the fin just seem to get closer and closer to the ship.
I'm gonna do a curious thing. I'm gonna mind link with it.
Okay.
And let me just quickly check one thing.
And all you hear is under the sea, under the sea.
I want to see it. Where does it say this thing?
Shed a tear on us and you can speak the language of whales and save the Titanic. Oh no, it's a gigantic lobster.
The thing is, the creature must be able to understand at least one language. It doesn't need to speak it, but...
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna try to either check what their intentions are, or even if they cannot speak, then to determine are they hostile or not. So I'm just gonna mind link and start with, "Hi there.
You get a feeling that there's a presence there, but it does not reply. And you notice it is getting closer.
Hi." Can I tell if their intentions are hostile towards the ship?
You notice that it seemed to slow down for a minute when you spoke to it, but now it's going a bit faster as it's approaching.
How big is compared to the ship?
As it gets closer, you notice it's about a quarter of the size of the ship.
And that's a small one.
That's the small one.
I'm gonna use a bracelet and just check if the team is sleeping already. So, hi guys, anyone there?
Oh, stick, squeaky toy, squirrel.
If I remember correctly, we had this like a message that would buzz a little bit on the bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to do that to see if that wakes people.
Squirrel. I'll start talking to it. Squirrel.
Easy. There are some creatures around the ship, but I'm not sure if they're hostile or not.
Squirrel, you sound a lot like Anthea. I will wake the rest up.
Okay, so he's not fully awake. Did that wake up Victor and Kekkick?
I will wake Kekkick up and Victor up. Kekkick.
Yes.
Kekkick, Victor. There was a squirrel that sounded like Anthea that said that there were things on the ship that needed to check out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nemmirile, there was a squirrel that sounded like Anthea. That.
Did anyone notice the bracelets flashing or?
Nemmirile doesn't have a bracelet, so
No.
she's trancing and no one's come to get her.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Isamira has.
Isamira.
Can she hear when she's in her trance?
I imagine a little bit.
You're
Nemmirile.
about to be woken up by a slobbering dog. Oh god, did Izzy put on clothes?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, this
Nemmirile.
is gonna be awkward.
I'll see if she hears. Oh, yep, she hears.
Nemmirile, wake up.
What is
Hopefully
it?
that tail doesn't wag.
Dad, put some clothes on.
A squirrel sounded like Anthea said there were things on the deck.
The what? No.
Okay,
worry,
okay.
A good thing that Rem does not have a New Zealand accent.
Isamira will put on 2 socks and then walk up decks.
I don't want to know where you put the socks on.
On both tails.
He put his socks. He put his socks on the dick.
Oh, and he,
Dick
also,
humans.
he would probably put his armor on as well. This is his vest and that's it.
Nemmiril's in her
Armor and
underwear.
Socks.
As you reach above deck,
I mean, it could be all nothing.
the smaller of the things approaching has reached the ship, and there's a slight bump.
A jostle.
Barely registers on the ship.
They seem to be
You
playing.
hear it. Going bump.
Isamira probably
Okay.
did.
I think just fist bumped the ship.
That's a big squirrel.
It's a water
Well,
squirrel.
I wasn't sure if they were hostile or not. There are 5 of them.
4.
Let me have a look.
Oh, I thought it was 4 and a baby.
Look with your elven eyes and see fuck all.
You see that it blends in pretty well with the evening sky
Oh.
and the reflection on water. So it just looks like a dark shape there.
I
19.
can't see anything. They blend in with the ocean too well.
You see the smaller creature just bump again, Isamira. And as it does, it looks like it has 2 white spots on either side of its head.
Can I roll a nature check?
You can.
You
It's a-
mentioned it's square related only.
It's a penguin.
Isamira thinks it is one of the largest penguins he has ever seen.
I can't see anything.
Stop looking at the deck, Victor.
Yep.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking at your deck.
Well, maybe if you were next to the ship side, you could see, but you are in the middle of the deck.
As Kekkick goes to the other
That's okay.
opposite
Kekkick
end
sees
of
all. Kekkick's down below and he still sees it.
Okay,
See
Kekkick's
everything.
on deck too. And Kekkick
Yeah, no.
goes to the opposite side and is looking. And he sees the coastline.
Birdie.
So anything happening? Are the big ones around the ship as well now?
The larger ones have started to come up near the ship, and you see they're about half the size of the ship. seem to be gently swimming alongside. As the smaller one, every now and again, just bumps into the ship.
They are pretty.
They are rather.
That's all. That's what Nemmirile, or not Nemmirile, but Anthea gets in her mind.
I think we're lonely.
Food.
Should I jump in?
Easy, did you
Take your
mention
food.
that the dog smell
yeah.
is bad?
Yes, you're watching on that side of the ship. You see one of the larger ones vanish.
As in, like, vanish?
Boy.
As if it dove underneath.
Under the sea.
And Kekkick,
Yep.
you see this large creature just breach out of the water on your side. A very dark body to it with a white belly.
Is this a whale? Does Kekkick know what a whale looks like?
Roll nature check.
Roll a nature
Let's
check.
see.
Nature. Oops, that's not.
Isamira thinks it's a penguin.
And I wrote nice nature, but my nature is different.
Through your studying, you identify it as a whale.
Of the killer variety.
A killer whale. This adult killer whale just breaches out of the water and just lands gently back into it, creating a large splash, which does
Wet
catch
dog.
you a bit.
Wet bird.
Oh, wet bird. Now he's gonna shake those tail feathers.
As it seems they're just there to tag along with the ship for a bit.
They think we're its mommy. Quick ship, do a flip.
Beautiful creatures.
They're the biggest penguins I've ever seen, Kekkick.
Well, that's because they're not penguins.
I'm pretty sure they are. They're black and white.
Yeah, that doesn't make them penguins.
Easy, they don't have a beak.
Then they're pandas. Sea pandas.
No, they're also not those.
Sea pandas.
They don't have
Is this ship
paws.
made out of bamboo?
Does Kekkick know them as killer whales or as orcas?
I imagine through his studying to research things from the world that he might see on his adventures, he would have found references to both.
Yeah, in that case, he's going to refer them as orcas because he doesn't want to
Allow me.
unnecessarily
word.
endanger them. They're actually called orcas. They're a type of whale.
Oh,
They make funny sounds.
I've seen them sometimes on Gwyneth, and we get dolphins too.
oh.
Was that some type of sea snake?
No.
I take offense to that.
Do you not know what a whale is?
Does Izzy?
You've grown up in a coastal city. You should know what they are.
Yeah. No.
Well, he did just wake up, so he is
He
is
spent
having
more
a brain
time
fart.
in the woods than near the ocean.
Yep.
He can tell you all the types of bears.
Anytime near the ocean, and yet he knows what they are. Wouldn't hurt to read a book there, is he?
I've read plenty of books, mostly about hydras, medusas,
Medusa hydras, hydrusas.
and basilisks and dragons.
And mind flayer penguins.
No, those don't exist. Those don't exist. Mind flayer bears. Those are scary.
As Core says, yet.
Not just core. Remember, you have 2 DMs in this group.
Uh-oh.
You see the smaller orca just turn onto its side and just move its fin.
I wave to it.
Anthea waves back.
Isamira goes lay on his side and waves back.
Oh god! What is he waving?
That's for you a question. It may only be solved by perception.
Roll perception
closing
to
my
see what
eyes.
he's waving.
Oh god, help me. Watch, this is where I get a 20, and I see everything, and I don't want to see everything. Well, thank Jeebus.
It's my arm.
Anthea, roll perception.
Anthea is looking different
She gets a
way.
20.
Anthea is just ignoring Isamira at this point. She does no longer see the nakedness.
Well,
She
you're
is a wise
standing, well, she's standing with her back to you guys. Because you're at the other side of the ship.
You're not naked,
Anyways.
you have a sock on.
I have 2 socks on, both on my feet.
Oh, I thought both of your tails. Front tail or back tail?
No, I'm going back to bed. This is bedtime.
As the
I'm gonna...
orcas seem intent on just following the ship.
I'm gonna shape water. Just with a little, kinda like a little splash to the little orca.
Splash damage.
Doesn't have damage.
Oh, that's high quality H2O.
Seems to... You see it die for a minute. And then come back to the surface, and it spits water out of its blowhole at you.
He squirted over you.
I'm gonna see if I can like sidestep it.
You step right into it.
Okay.
So, did I stay dry?
You avoided it.
What about Nemmirile next to me?
Nemmirile, what's your AC?
It's
Oh boy.
it's 19.
Would you have your armor on at this point?
No, she wouldn't. She's in her underpants.
Oh yeah, you stated that. So would her AC without armor?
I guess it would be like a 12 or something. 12 or 4, maybe a.
You can quickly disengage your armor from your character sheet and see.
How do I do that?
What is
How do
your
I disengage?
what's your dex?
It's 14, so plus 2. So yeah, it would be 12, I guess.
Yeah, 12.
The jet of water misses Anthea as she steps aside, and it just whizzes past you as well.
I guess as the boat's moving, it's like, ooh, it could hit.
Victor.
Moving target. It missed.
I can't have fun with my magic. It does damage. Otherwise, I could send a little jet of ice at them. Don't want to hurt them. They're just beautiful creatures, aren't they? They're supposed to be good luck if they come up to the side of the ship.
I'm gonna use shape water again, but this time I'm gonna form that water into shape of an orca
And have it
and
jump.
make it move together.
Oh, that's so cute!
Victor goes back to bed.
Victor's like, I'll let the girls have fun.
Oh, Kekkick too. He's up there.
Nemmirile's grinning ear to ear. Oh, I love it.
They're
They're
gonna
so
be
cute.
they're gonna be so tired tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Nemmirile will try to mimic the noises they're making. This is going to be fun. Oh my
Performance.
god! She has
Oh,
a
God.
-1!
Now, Anthea, roll performance, see if you can do it. With a positive, probably. And still get bad.
I mean, I'm mind linked with them, but okay.
Like, oh god, that one on the boat is dying.
From your mind link, you get the understanding that they have no language that you know of, but they're definitely communicating.
Oh, but I don't need to know their language, and they don't need to know mine. They just need to have a language for me to be able to speak to them.
Funny enough, actually, whales do have some kind of language.
Yeah, they sing.
They're, yeah,
Yeah, and it's basically they're singing.
and they also have names. They call each other with names.
Yeah.
And you mind linked with the youngest one.
Yeah.
So you imagine it's basically speaking the equivalent of whale baby talk.
Oh boy.
Hello, 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 hello. Babble, babble.
I'm gonna mind link to the older one.
Right? The
And I'm
largest
gonna-
one is
Yeah.
swimming along.
And I'm gonna sort of communicate to them, you're beautiful creatures and you have a beautiful baby here.
There's a moment of silence. Oh no, the voices are back again. It's like I broke everyone.
Better tell him that you're the person on the ship so he doesn't think he's crazy.
We are on the ship. Would we know the ship? Or think it's a one big whale?
You see the largest of them, it just slightly turns and gets closer. Yeah, it's a big ship. You look at it and you see that this large one has some, looks like some very old battle scars on it.
It's the orca version of Lance.
Including some that looks like suction cup marks.
Wow, he battled the Kraken.
I'm gonna ask how to ask it better. Because I'm not sure if they will understand if I say Kraken. But I'm gonna send like mental image of Kraken and ask if they seen it near recently.
Not seeing that one.
Or any similar one.
Saw a similar one, but not that one.
Where did you see the similar one?
3 days ago.
Which direction?
South.
I'm gonna
Yes.
tell Nemmirile, he saw Kraken looking thing 3 days southwest.
15 links under. You get the feeling that they have a different unit of measurement.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The displacer beast has come into the room.
Which way are our ship going?
Right now you're traveling
Southwest?
along the coast.
Yeah, but in general direction southwest as well.
Southwest.
We definitely following a Kraken.
I would not follow a Kraken.
Oh no, I'm like saying that to Nemmirile.
That's not good, but I suppose if we're always behind it, it won't get us.
I hope so. We just need to make sure we are behind it all the time. Oh,
Oh,
I'll make it to the size of what the adult is. That's the size of the adult.
Boy.
it's so big.
Now we just
that would be stretched.
also. What's happening with the mic there?
Someone's having a fun mic time.
Sounds like
That is the size of the baby.
Wait, something wrong with me?
Ah!
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Rip
electric
headphone users.
scratching.
Rip Ram. Also, I drew a link.
Careful. Ah, Anthea, I wish we could touch them.
Oh!
well, we technically can, but we need to probably check with them before that.
Everything okay?
Nope.
Oops, whose mic's?
My ears.
My ears.
Yeah.
On my end. Good.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, I might mute him, Paige.
Spell
Yeah, oh, it's yours.
I've taken my headphones off and I can still hear it.
You could mute him for the stream's sake. On your end.
Skull, I think your microphone might be rubbing against something.
Or the connection.
Yeah. The wire might be messing up somehow.
I'm gonna check sort of with the whales, saying, is it okay if we pet you? I'm gonna use like a image of petting, touching.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on Nemmirile.
Thank you. Nemmirile will spider climb down the side and hold a hand out to one of them.
The baby just waddles.
Waddles?
Yep, waddles in the water. Just almost like shimmies up to your hand.
And I just gently pet its nose.
It just pokes its head up as it's swimming.
I pet its nose. It's... Oh, you're a good boy.
Rubbery texture.
You're a good boy. Or a good girl. You're a good whale. Oh, yes, you are.
I
Grow
need
big
to
and
wait
grow
until
strong.
she's back before I can do that to myself.
Her name.
It's a concentration spell.
The baby just.
Oh, yes. Good baby. Good baby. Grow big and strong.
Wow. And just opens its mouth up in your hand. It's in its mouth and touches its tongue.
Oh, like in Free Willy. She just rubs the tongue.
You see it has rows of very sharp teeth.
Anthea looks slightly jealous from above.
Oh, I think someone's getting jealous. Well, you be a good baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And she climbs back up and she goes, it feels very rubbery, not like human skin at all. It's fascinating.
I'm casting the same spell on myself. And go down towards sort of in between the big one and the small one.
My mother is going to be so jealous.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
I can.
You are.
Is
That's
the
a
mic
lot
okay
better.
now?
Yep.
I don't know what's wrong. I was sitting in the same position. My wires didn't touch or anything. It was damn computer.
So I go over to pet some whales.
Uh-oh.
And the baby whale comes up to you again, or up to your hand. But
I lightly scratch its nose area. You're a good baby. You're beautiful. You're gonna be big and strong.
you still mind linked with the older one?
Yep.
Her name is Shmi.
Shmi. Aww. I say over to Nemmirile, the baby name is Shmi.
Ah, lovely to meet you, Shmi.
Here's Anakin.
Aha!
I talk to the big one, and what is your name? think again.
Oh no.
Skull, why?
If it's not your Discord, it's
your
your
mic.
mic.
Bro,
There it goes
nothing's
again.
happening over here. Everything good?
You might have a broken wire for your microphone.
Yeah, it's
Good?
horrible.
No?
Mm.
I don't know what.
And it cuts out. Oh, no.
It does sound like a broke cable, yeah.
I'm just deafening myself for a moment.
Oh,
I really don't know what's wrong.
I think you have a broken cable on your microphone.
I might have to
It's
bow out for the night.
Okay.
Or maybe just mute until you need to talk.
Yeah, go for push to talk.
Okay.
Silent for now.
Yeah. So what's the big one name?
Mind me. Hey, just call me Pop.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pop.
My other ones called me Bonebreaker.
Others?
Yep.
I go over the side ship closer to the one. May I touch you?
Okay.
I'm
Just moves a little
gonna.
bit closer.
Yeah.
You see, he's definitely taking care not to hit the ship with his large size.
Okay. No, it's not gonna work that way. It's Druidcraft. I'm just gonna lightly scratch him on the nose as well.
A little more to the left.
And move over to the left.
That's better.
It was really nice to meet you, Pup.
Thank you for the scratch.
I go up towards the
I can't scratch my nose easily.
I imagine so. I go up towards Nemmirile overboard and
As
remove
you're
the spell.
As you're going back up, you see on one side of him, he has a very large gash that actually cuts straight down horizontally across the spot on that side.
Is it healed or is it?
It is healed. It just looks like a very old scar.
I'm gonna ask him how he got that scar.
So you want to know how I got this scar?
I killed a kraken.
You killed a kraken, I said out loud.
It's
guy Eeyore?
Maybe.
That seems like the voice you chose for him.
I killed a kraken.
How did you kill a kraken?
I bit him. A lot.
He drowned it. Wait.
I relay that to Nemmirile. What are you doing in this part of the sea?
Kraken can't get here. Make sure Shmee is okay.
So we chose the good tactic of going along the coast.
Yep.
Oh, I was talking to Nemmirile. That
Pardon? Sorry, I'm just enjoying this moment. It's very beautiful.
it is, but he also says that the kraken can't get that close to the shore. So as long as we stick to the coast, we should be safe.
Good to know. Good to know.
He's a big one.
I don't doubt it.
Trying to figure out how Nemmirile heard that.
I probably related to her.
Okay.
I think me and Nemmirile, we are just gonna keep chatting and looking until how long I can keep mind link. 1 hour.
Mm.
Ooh, I know. Nudge Nemriel. Do you think the kitchen has any fish?
Maybe, but I can imagine they can catch their own fish. And they need a
I
lot
don't
more than
think
we
it
have
would
on
be
the boat.
nice to give some fish to them.
Well, why not? Just 5, maybe. 1 for each of them.
Therefore,
Gonna go raid Hushy's stores.
oh, Anthea won't, but she's trying to convince Nemriel to do so.
Why not? Nemriel will go downstairs, go down the into the galley. Could I have 5 fish, please? Hushy?
Hushy just looks like, why do you want 5 fish?
To give to
4.
some whales.
Can't they catch their own fish? And she just turns back around.
That's what I said, but Anthea wants to give them a little gift for the time they've spent talking to us.
The only fish I have right now are preserved fish. I don't think they would like that.
That is a very good point. What else do they eat?
Bigger fish?
There's always a bigger fish. Oh, what a disappointment.
I mean, they eat also mammals and birds. They are pretty much apex predators.
Yeah, do you have chicken? Or some other meat?
She just starts looking around her kitchen. She goes over to the pantry cabinets. She opens one up and there's a blast of cold air coming out of it. And she actually crawls halfway through into it before coming out with what looks like a partially frozen bird of some kind. This was brought on not too long ago. It's still freshish.
That'll do. Thank you very much. And she'll take it and run off.
Yep. She's like,
Bye now.
fine. Just goes back cooking.
She said that they only had preserved fish, so I got them this bird instead. If we can just defrost it.
Notice it's about this. It's almost as tall as you are, Nemmirile. And it's only half of it. As it was cut straight down the middle.
Nemmirile's
One
strong.
leg and one wing.
Nemmirile's very strong. She can carry that. And
Wonder what Kekkick's thinking when he sees that.
she'll have grabbed her dagger and is now just like cutting it into 4 pieces. Or trying as well as she can.
Anthea is helping by holding the bird.
Kekkick is helping by being the bird.
Do I need to make any rolls or anything?
You're freely trying to give it to? Are you trying to give it to the baby?
I was like, do I need to roll anything for cutting it?
Oh, for cutting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to cut it in 4 pieces.
Yeah.
You can make an attack roll against it. You have advantage since it's prone.
I thought my advantage would be because it's half of dead.
Yeah, you're successfully cut it up into pieces. You never know, you can fail at cutting something that's laying still.
Yep.
End up slicing off your finger.
Yeah, and we'll freely give them.
I also think it's a crit because it's not moving.
That's true. It's prone, it's not moving.
Any hit is a crit.
Yeah, so you just rolled a 37 to hit.
Yep.
It's a very clean cut.
Once again, I slice a worthless object. And she does this like cheesy pose.
But for the good cause.
For a good cause, I have sliced this object.
And they're gonna ask Bob if it's okay to give the bird to the baby as well. We have some meat for you if you want.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start throwing it overboard. Kinda like feeding style.
And the baby just goes after immediately.
And we give to the other 2 that were shy and further away as well.
The other ones
And
come up close and start eating, but you can hear Pop. Even though he's talking to the other ones, you can hear it in your voice or in your head. Oh, it's okay. Nope. Oh, it's not poison.
And we give the largest one to Pops. Oh, what's happening there?
Sorry, I was just moving my wire around, just settling myself in a different position, sorry.
Oh no, we have another draw.
It's a pet rock.
Figured out it doesn't take long for Anthea to possibly deduce that
Mhm.
it was a rock that you just fed them,
Oh,
which is a very large bird.
Big train coming. I love that ability.
That is gigantic. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's big.
I know.
It's
And the-
big squared.
And the one that you fed it was about the size of Nemmirile, so it was probably a juvenile one. Thank you for the food.
thank you for the company and information.
You're welcome.
Swim well, beautiful creatures.
They are. But I think my watch probably gets to an end soon.
Make a dexterity save as they're getting ready to go away.
The both of us?
Mm-hmm.
A safe, okay.
Nemmirile?
Yes,
Dexterity save as well.
I did. I rolled one.
Oh, okay. 10. It didn't appear right away.
Hi.
As you get done saying that, Nemmirile, the baby lets out another jet of water. Which... Anthea, you see coming in and step slightly out of the way. But Nemmirile, it hits you square in the face.
That's very salty.
And if anyone's
Indeed,
curious,
just nothing.
if anyone's curious what I rolled, it was an 11.
I barely made it.
Ah, you mischievous little minx.
You just see that it looks like the baby is laughing a little bit as it swims away.
Ah, they were beautiful creatures.
They were.
Those boys missed a lot.
They did.
Kekkick got to watch some of them the other two just breaching on the other side.
Kekkick is
Before they went
probably
over to get
sleeping
food.
standing.
Beautiful creatures.
You could have, if you'd have come over to our side, you could have got to touch one of them.
That's okay.
They're very rubbery.
I mean, if I really wanted, I could just fly down there. But I prefer to leave them be.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So no one else taking over the watch?
As you say that, you see Icewind just come up on deck. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I believe it is my shift now.
And Nemmirile soaking wet in her skivvies and being stared at by Icewind.
Well, very well. We are gonna go then, right, Nemi?
Me.
Kekkick?
That's right.
She smiles at Nemmirile.
Okay, I'm gonna do another wisdom saving throw.
She's like, nope!
She just like power slides down the ladder. Wait, no.
She's like,
All my lovely warm fuzzy feelings have vanished. Stop smiling at me, you creepy woman.
Did you shout that from below deck?
Yes.
Far away in safety.
And she like towels herself dry and tries to pull the chest over in front of the door. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. It's okay.
Anthea is fast asleep.
Let's just trance and think of the lovely orcas. Nemmirile.
Everyone drifts to sleep or enters the trance. Isamira,
Yes.
you find yourself waking up and the ship around you looks to be in ruin.
That's not how I left the ship.
And there is no one else around.
Am I wearing clothes?
You are wearing clothes.
Thank God it's a dream. Yeah, I will start looking around,
Okay.
slowly walking up deck.
As you exit your room, you see that there seems to be a watery path just leading straight to Icewind's door.
I'll walk in there, softly knocking on the door. Hello.
The door creaks open. You find Icewind just sitting there. And the room has been changed inside. Instead of it being a small, cramped room that you remember, it seems almost equal in size to the main hold of the ship. With what looks like some swollen corpses hanging around on the walls, and different objects in jars.
Okay, what's going on here?
And a table directly in the center of the room with a table. Or not a table, but yeah, a smaller table sitting on top of it.
And on that another table?
Nope. What looks like a red orb. It is just floating above the smaller table.
Do I see the lady?
You don't see her immediately.
Can I smell her?
Taking a deep breath, your nose is filled with the smell of salt air.
Salty. Alright, what's going on? Start talking.
You can hear Icewind's voice just emanating from all around you. You asked me a question earlier.
I did, yeah.
I think I can fully deliver it now. If you so desire.
Do what?
Answer your question.
What was my question again?
You asked how you can defeat Lupus Regalius.
Ah, yes. Yes, I would like an answer to that.
I told you that you could not.
Hmm.
Did this trouble you?
Yes. That fucker has made my order serve for way too long. He's working with somebody who's pure evil. Made many people go die. Not something I can stand for.
Perhaps you should sit. You see a chair just start growing out of the floor. Right in front of the table.
Isamira blinks, walks to the chair, and sits next to it.
So, you're one of those type of hunters.
Yeah, I hunt blood.
I know. You see the red orb just swirl a little bit.
Is that my blood?
It possibly is.
Hmm. Well, tell me how to defeat him.
I will need something else as payment.
I already gave you payment. Your answer was unsatisfactory.
I told you that you could defeat him.
Yeah, that was not the answer I want to hear.
I can answer how to defeat him.
Yeah, do so.
As you ask that, you see and smell something that smells sulfuric. As this dark liquid just starts dripping from the ceiling.
Can I make an insight check, or not an insight, an perception check to see if this is an fiend, fey, or undead?
You can.
And I have advantage. 16.
It is not undead, but it definitely has some fey about it.
Oh, fey. Ooh. Ooh. You're
This is
fey.
you see ice wind just descending from the ceiling.
You are a fae, are you not?
And she looks like she has just come out of some very thick and putrid water.
I'm gonna make a guess here that she's a hag. A sea hag.
You can make a wisdom save if you want, as you look at her. You make the save as you see her in her true form.
How does she look?
That creepy smile seems to be almost like she has the skin for her lips goes almost all the way up to her ears, just naturally. And she has long, spindly arms and legs. But she is missing one arm that seems to be replaced instead by one constructed of mage hand.
Does she look like that?
Very similar to it.
I'm gonna roll a check because the Rem knows this, Isamira might not.
Mm-hmm.
But I will have advantage on this.
Mm-hmm.
Which I might need. Oh!
Yep. Okay. You definitely figure out what she is.
Isamira stands up. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make a deal with you. Now walk away.
You already have.
We're not making any further deals.
She just turns her head. You are frightened of me.
No. Not frightened. You're evil.
I am a protector of this ship. And its crew.
What for? For what price?
There is no price.
You know that if this Asarak and this demigod get their thing done, even you are in danger, right?
Yes.
I will make you. I will
They
make you a
spread
deal.
a great deal of misery, which I enjoy.
I know. Thing is, they will not stop with just their misery of us, you mortal creatures. They will also go for you.
I know.
I can give you something. Your life. How does that sound as a deal?
My life is already protected.
Against the god?
Oh, I thought you were threatening me for a moment. My mistake.
I am not. I'm serious here. I promise you your life. We will stop that creature. But in that sense, I will give you your life. You protect this ship. I want to not just protect this ship. I want to protect this whole plane. Every plane. Against that evil. Including you. And if you know a bit of me, you know I don't come down on my words.
And she just looks at the orb in on the center of the table. I know you very well.
So, your life for a bit of information. Because if we fail, every life on this plane, any plane, might be in danger.
Roll persuasion. You have advantage. Listen.
Oh god. Ah!
I claim the
Ow.
responsibility.
Wow.
Doesn't get much worse than that.
Well, Nemmirile could have rolled this roll.
As she opens her mouth, you see this icy fog just come out of it
No, Nemmirile roll better than you.
and just pours across the floor and table. You can actually feel the chill in your bones.
Isamira stands there moving.
I will... Your offer is tempting, but I will need something a bit more.
How about your life and 1 silver?
You wish to destroy him, yes?
Yes.
And end what he is attempting to do.
Yes, whatever he might be doing. He cannot harm any more people around this plane. No more of my friends. No more about the people I care for. No more will he take Emmy or Sparks or Cargan. I can't allow that. He must die. And he moved whole barbarian tribes into his following. Those people have families too, you know. You might live off misery, but what misery will there be if there's nobody alive?
She seems to sit there pondering for me. I appreciate your offers. And she just looks at the orb of blood. 1 drop more.
What are you gonna do with it?
That is something for me to know.
I want to make an insight check. Come on, roll good. Nope. Oh yeah, 16.
What are you trying to insight from her?
If she wants my blood for good, yeah. If her the reason for my blood is malicious.
Given what you have learned from her already, that she protects the ship and those on it. She might be doing something with it, but not anything overtly nefarious.
Right. I will give you 1 drop of my blood extra. No, let's make it 2. But you have to make me a promise
2.
to not use it for evil.
Done.
Isamira will step forward, cut his hand again, and drip.
She just looks like, I was not expecting immediate payment.
Well, I'm here anyway, so why not? Said I would pay.
Montague is here.
Hmm? I made a deal, so I have to pay, right? Better pay immediately.
I can take delayed payments.
Just like Kekkick. Take his
Yes.
wing. When will you take
She
it?
nods.
The day before he dies?
Possibly.
Well, Kekkick didn't agree.
It could be now, later, or sometime further in the future. But you cannot give payment here now. As you look at your cut on your hand is not bleeding.
I grab my sword and stab it inside in it.
Your sword goes straight through, and there is no blood.
Oh no, he took all my blood.
And she just smiles.
Right.
There's a great deal you can do with someone's blood.
I think I don't want to know. Maybe it's safe for you if I don't know either.
Perhaps for everyone on board this ship.
Quite possibly, yeah. Just keep the people safe.
I have given my word to Captain Edward.
If I learn you did something bad with my blood, you know what will happen.
I can imagine.
But we
Do
made
you
it.
wish to know how to defeat Lupus Regalius?
Yes.
Drink this, and she motions a hand and a goblet just floats over to you.
Now?
It is just it seems to be a very frothy drink that is thick. And as you look into it, you actually see your own reflection coming out into it.
I need to drink this or he needs to drink this?
You drink it.
Me? Right now?
Yes.
Okay. Look.
Oh god.
As you drink it,
Oh, easy.
it comes out almost like you're drinking Jello.
She's got you pissed on jello shots.
That's a weird drink. It's more a chewy thing.
And it is cold at first when it enters your throat, but then it starts to burn.
Mm-hmm.
As you see the world just start blurring out into a white light. When it comes back into focus, you see a devastated world once more. Similar to the vision of what Icewind showed you what the world would have been like. Or not Icewind, but Saloon showed. And you see Lupus Regalius standing there. But he does not look the way that you remembered him. Instead, he has one eye that has been replaced with another, and a mummified hand.
The hand of
attached.
Vecna.
Yep. It appears he has attached both the hand and the eye of Vecna to his body. And coming out of one of his shoulders is a very large engraved horn.
Would I know what that is?
You can do a check on the history.
If it's well, one of those things related, it's probably bad. It's bad.
Your knowledge of it, you do recognize it. It's the Horn of Orcus.
The horn of Orcus. I've no idea what Orcus is, but it's his horn.
You know that definitely a demon.
Oh yeah, Rem knows.
Yep.
Might need to do some more research in that. So this is all cool and all, but how do I stop him?
And you see that he is fighting another group. And appears to be losing. And the leader of this group does seem to be a member of the Order of Fenrir.
Can I roll a perception check?
You can.
Probably more vision, and that's an 7. Unless I can get some webs.
You would recognize this person, but they seem slightly, a little bit older, a little bit more battle damaged. But you recognize it as Emily.
But she's dead. She should be dead.
You see that she lands a killing blow. Using the sword that the Alpha has.
Sword of Cass. Is it not?
It might be.
Ren knows. Isamir doesn't. Although might Isamir know something about the Order's history. I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
So close to a natural.
You definitely identify it as the sword, and you see Lupus Regalius just withered and in pain before falling through. He seems to open up a portal underneath himself and falls through.
Don't you dare run in, bastard!
And as you're... Do you go after him?
Probably
You
yeah.
seem to have, right? You go through the portal and you see Lupus Regalius falling out onto a floor next to another person.
Azrak. Or Isamira.
And it's Lupus Regalis as well. But younger.
I have a slight confuse here.
This near death Lupus Regalis just says something to the other one. As some kind of energy form of a dark shadow transfers over.
Izzy blinks. Probably Rem knows what this is. Probably knows that this is a clone. Izzy probably doesn't.
Possibly. You see this shadowy form just leave the body and enter Lupus Regalis.
What the fuck is going on?
And as the other one, you see, starts crumbling away, I'll let you make a perception check. Based on hearing.
That's not 20.
Oh. You hear him speaking and retailing these events that you don't remember happening. But apparently it recounts a group coming together and defeating him and naming names. One of them being Emery. Or Emny.
Emny.
Emny. And then right before he crumbles away, he says, "Avoid my fate and create me again."
I'm confused.
As you're watching further, you see this Lupus Regalis just start going forward and amassing an army. And slowly gathering in power, and his body slowly changing to the other one. Until it stops where you see yourself in Emny when you were training.
Ooh, he made a different timeline. He time traveled, damn it.
And you watch as he corrupts Emny to joining him.
Don't do it, Emny. It'll become your dad.
And she joins him.
Don't do it, Emny. It'll become your dad.
And as she joins him, you witness things start unfolding the way that you remember you would have encountered them recently. And then you see it stop. And restart again in another loop.
We need to stop the looping effect. We need to prevent it from going back in time. How? How?
You see the vision just come back into focus. You're there in Iceman's little cabin. You've already altered things enough. You just had to finish the task. As
Yeah, but if we can loop again, we need to stop him before that. I need to talk to my friends. They might know something. They are more magical inclined as me. I know some bits and bobs, but
if you want, I can awaken you.
well, let me just sleep till the morning. Don't need to do it right now, right?
It is morning.
Why I didn't hear any cocks go off?
I'm not interested in your nocturnal emissions.
No, the things that go that make the lots of noise in the morning. Roosters.
There aren't any on the ship.
Oh. Huh.
But now you know how you can stop him.
The Sword of Gas, stab him a lot of times, and make sure how to stop the time hopping thing.
And I can show you something else.
And that is?
She uses the blood that's in the center of the table. Shift slightly into a mirror. You can see Lupus Regalius' face. This is how you will face them, yes?
Yes.
On how he appeared in the visions, yes?
Uh-huh.
And this is him now, yes? And you see the vision, see it shift into Kargan's face.
Yes, indeed.
You are changing things.
Does it mean he can no longer time hop?
You will have to decide if that is happening or not.
I don't think it's to me to decide. I think he decides that.
Yeah. Boop. And you just see this very thin finger just touch you on the nose.
Huh.
And you start
Funny.
feeling something itching your nose.
And such scratching. What the hell? What did you do?
And it just continues. Isamira, you start feeling a sneeze coming on.
Achoo!
As you sneeze, you open your eyes and find you're back in in your cabin, in your bunk, and hanging directly above you is Anthea's feather. The very
Huh.
tip of it tickling your nose.
What the? I take the feather.
It is warm in your hands. It is definitely there and real. And there goes my phone again.
I think I should return this to Anthea. That was a weird dream. I will turn down, look down.
You are naked.
Oh yeah, I know. Now I'm looking down in from the bunk bed in Victor's bed. He probably sees one first hit something around the corner. Then my face comes. Victor, you're awake.
Oh.
Kekkick, are you awake?
Yes.
Yes.
I had this weird dream. And I will start explaining what happened.
That is weird.
Also, I should return this to Anthea. Let's go.
Oh no. Yeah, we lost the skull.
You went
Yeah,
to
he-
the other chat for some reason?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to work out sound issues.
Maybe. I will walk to the ladies. Not knocking and just walking in. Anthea, are you awake?
She turns to another side, keeps sleeping.
Anthea.
By the way, she's on the top bed. And
Welcome back,
Nemmirile
Skull.
is on the bottom one.
Yeah, you're
And I
leaning
guess
into
it
Nemmirile.
is not not wearing anything.
Anthea, are you awake?
Wow.
I found your present. I had a weird dream. I think you can make more sense of it than I do. I might have found a way to kill Lupus Regalia.
Mm-hmm. She responds in a way that like I'm sleeping kind of way.
I
She's
put
she's responding in the way of, I am sleepy, you have no coffee, you are not worth my time.
Why
That's
do
how
we
I'm
need
imagining
more
it right now.
spider lilies, mother?
Nemmirile, you might want to hear the story as well.
How loud is Isamira by the way now?
No, father.
Probably pretty loud.
I've heard it 15 times already.
Oh, easy. What are you doing here?
I came to give you this back. And I hold the feather in front of her face.
You can see like her eyes sort of like focusing on the feather. How did you get that?
Well, I sold my soul. I'm not gonna roll persuasion for that or deception. Isamir is just straight up lying. It's like a child here lying.
I mean, considering she's like half asleep, I'm gonna. Where's my?
see me roll natural 20. Oh no. 8.
It's I mean, my intelligence is lower than that right now. I need coffee to function. You did what?
I saw. Oh, by the way, that cold wind person. She's a Siak. Nemmirile, are you awake already?
No, I won't have another biscuit.
That's actually a good idea. Isamira will run to the kitchen, make some coffee and some biscuits. And yes, he would do it naked.
And you see, Hushy is in there. And she's just looking like, that's very safe. Unsafe. You might burn a sausage.
I'm not making sausage, I'm making biscuits.
I can only see 2 buns.
Meanwhile, Anthea just sort of talks to Nemmirile. Was I sleeping or Izzy was here?
There's no Izzy here.
Weird. Because I cannot dream. So weird.
Come swim with the orcas.
Isamira returns with coffee and few biscuits.
Oh look, it's Free Willy. Hi, big fish. She sort of reaches a hand out and is just like, hello, fishy. And she just hits air.
What were you touching, Nemmirile? Here's some coffee.
It's the magic wake up, yes? Ooh,
This
coffee.
stream is now NC-17.
Only appropriate for people above 99. Dear Anthea, time to wake up.
He
I need to
started
tell you
it, he
about
was naked.
I give them both a coffee and biscuits and just stands there waiting till they wake up.
You can sort of almost see how the smell of coffee hits Anthea and she starts to be way more awake than before.
I'm gonna roll to see how well and how strong I made the coffee. Ooh.
Is good.
This is very nice. Oh, what's going on? Is there more orcas?
Ooh.
Why you rolled alchemy? Is the coffee strange?
No, it's just strong. It's relatively strong. But good strong.
Anthea starts drinking coffee. Izzy, what are you doing here?
Well, I came to bring you that and I pointed the feather.
How did you get it? Previous conversation just went over her head.
I sold my soul for it.
You did what now?
You did what?
Well, the chill wind person is an hag, a sea hag.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't worry. So I'll start telling them I'm of a dream. Nemmirile probably has the best side of all.
Nemmirile's gonna tuck herself into the bunk a bit more with her coffee. She's gonna be, I don't like hags. I do not like hags. They are terrifying.
Oh no, they're not that bad. There's scarier things.
You've never heard of the metal-faced hag from Gwyneth, then, have you?
No, but it sounds like an interesting story. Maybe I can hunt it someday.
Well, at least now we know what she is.
But she's not the point of the story I'm telling.
I was vaguely listening. We can kill Lupus Regalius if we stop him going back through time.
Yes.
How do we know if he goes back in time? Or when he attempts to do so?
Well, he makes a portal underneath his feet. We need to stop the portal.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Didn't Victor know a spell for that?
Well, I know dispel magic as well.
No, the stop making people teleport.
What about just killing him and then maybe making an area where nobody can cast spells? Make him run out of magic. I imagine time travel would be a very powerful spell.
Well, yeah, I think it sounds very powerful. I'm not magically inclined, but if we can weaken him before he teleports and we cast that spell to stop him from teleporting, or that time porting. That's how it's called, right?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I'm not awake enough to recall much about stopping teleportation.
But yeah, I think we need to have a serious talk about this stuff. We also need to go back to Lupus Arcadia so I can get that sword.
Wait, what? We need to go back to Lupercalia?
Yeah, but after we get into Jolt, because then we get use it plant thing that Anthea can.
We can do that.
Why couldn't we have just gotten Skull to scry, or she could have scried
Skull?
and then we could have sorry. I'm not very awake. Why didn't we just get Anthea to scry on a tree and do that instead of the ship?
Because that's for her to scry on things, she needs special things. The thing she needs to know the thing. Right?
Sorry, I got lost. Why would I scry on the tree?
So
So you can teleport.
Yeah, find the tree big enough, then we wouldn't have had to come by boat.
Yeah, but I need to have previously touched this tree.
Ah, I see.
I've touched many trees. I could teleport everywhere.
Let me check the spell again, but I think it was either within sight or with touch.
And just to let our viewers and listeners know, Skull's microphone unfortunately has now fully died.
Oh no.
No.
So he has had to bow out for the time being.
I already sent him a new one.
Cool. Hopefully he will have a new microphone and a new computer soonish.
Did you send him a new computer?
He was planning to purchase one.
In the YouTube chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think scrying on a plant would count as actually seeing or touching it.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I was just thinking while waking up.
Nemmirile,
Yes, that is my name.
you have a cup of coffee in your hands, yes?
Yes.
You feel a slight shifting in the cup.
I look into the cup.
There's nothing wrong with the coffee.
What's going on there? I swish the cup around.
You notice that there seems to be something on the cup now.
I'll do a perception check.
Well, you just look at it.
Yeah, I look at it.
There's a smile etched now into the cup. A very creepily large smile.
Why are you doing this?
I don't think she's a hex, she's a troll.
It's a mimic.
She turns the cup around so that the face is away from her and then just drinks the rest of it.
So now it just looks like you have a smile.
Leave me alone.
Meanwhile, I'll ask Isamira, did she give you back my feather?
Yes, I did.
Well, she took it as a part of a deal, so it's weird.
Yeah. I'm confused as well. She was tickling me with it.
Anthea looks skeptically a little bit on the necklace.
It looks perfectly fine. There's nothing has happened to it.
I don't think detect magic will be worth, because it's technically a magical piece. So I'm just gonna put it back on.
Okay. As Victor is waking up in his bed, Kekkick,
Yes.
you hear a scribbling sound from the book.
In the boat?
The book.
Oh, the book. We'll open the book and see.
You see a note and there's a, "Hi, book friend."
Okay, we'll just write hello.
Where are you today? And you see written in there.
We're in a ship over the ocean. I don't know specifically where.
I am still in my little place.
Any news?
Yeah, there's a strange light on the horizon.
Oh,
It is very green.
is that what our ship glows?
It is not how your ship glows.
Oh, because the flames are green in the back. That's why I asked.
Ah, yeah, right. That's just someone's artistic license.
Green, huh? That's unusual. Any idea what it is?
I don't know, but last time it happened, it shot a large bolt up into the sky.
That's also very strange.
Ooh.
How far away would you say it is?
I think I can fly there.
That doesn't really tell me much.
I'm not good at judging distance by flying. I think it's as far as an Aarakocra can fly.
But in how much time?
You start seeing mathematical equations start being written out on the page, including airspeed, wind drag, everything just start appearing.
Hmm.
72 hours, maybe?
I see.
That's if I don't stop for lunch.
That's pretty far.
I used to fly faster.
Ah. Well, I guess just let me know if you learn anything else.
Okay. It's doing another thing.
Oh? A different thing or just the same thing again?
The light is getting brighter, and you just see that it's almost like a streak going straight off the page now.
Ah. Are you there? Well, that's not good.
And as you're all below deck, you hear an alarm bell ringing. And people rushing up to the top deck.
Oh no.
Isamira rushes with them.
Nemmirile will start putting her armor on.
I go up as well. Did we manage to get a long rest?
You all did.
She'll clank upstairs.
You look, and you are flying in the air once more. As you... Is Victor and Kekkick coming above deck too? I'm just
Oh, yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
Victor fully dressed up.
Yep.
But I also think if we go in combat, it would be a good time to call tonight.
You see this green wave of energy just approaching the ship. And it's stretching across the entire horizon.
That does not look healthy.
No.
Anthea, do something. Victor, do something. You're magic.
So this is the same thing that was just described in my book?
Mm-hmm.
You imagine it is. It is racing towards your ship now.
Well, that's not good.
Why not? You know something?
So you know this book that I carry around everywhere?
Yeah.
Well, recently, it's actually I've been able to communicate with another book holder somewhere else. And they were telling me that they had started seeing something very similar to what this looks like. And then they suddenly stopped talking. I fear something bad may have happened. This green thing. Which might mean that they're close.
We're close.
I don't know. Well, he said 72 hours of flight time. But that was before it changed, so I don't know how far away from here that would be.
And as you finish saying that, you see that this wave of energy is getting steadily closer.
I don't know what to do. I don't have anything that can help.
Would Nemmirile have any idea what this is? Like, given how old she is now, she lived through the spell plague, and this is mimicking what the spell plague did. Kind of.
It does seem to be an energy wave. And right now, your ship is on a collision course with it.
Can you go any higher? Or lower?
I think so.
Don't think, do.
Well, pick a direction. Up or down.
Up. We need to go over it.
Alright.
Because Isamira will think that, yeah, going down would probably be worse.
There's only so far down you can go, but you can just keep on going up.
She starts steering the ship climbing in altitude. You see Icewind is at the bow of the ship.
What do you do in Icewind?
I did say I was the protector of the ship, did I not?
You did. Can you stop that?
No.
Can any of us stop it?
You see her reach down and cast a spell as she touches the ship. And the entire ship shimmers.
Plane shift would help too, but...
And I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw as this energy wave slams into the ship.
Dexterity saving, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Victor, that's pretty good.
Anthea and...
Yeah.
Ismir, that's pretty good. Oh no.
Oh no. At least I'm in the middle of a ship.
The girls suck at dexterity.
Apparently.
Well, at least I have advantage on this one, so I can roll again. That is worse.
For us or for you?
You shall find out now.
We shall find out next time.
as the ship is slammed into by this energy wave. Nemmirile,
Yes.
so you got 5, right?
Yeah.
You are thrown up into the air,
Fuck, 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 fuck.
along with Anthea.
Mhm.
The rest of you, you're knocked off your feet, but slide back towards the aft of the ship, as the other crew members, including the captain, are also thrown up into the air.
Oh no.
The ship pitching vertically.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
How high are we thrown?
Right now you've been thrown up into the air, and the ship has now turned vertical.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Kekkick, try to grab the captain at least. We need as many people back on the ship. Isamira is gonna grab his rope, tie it to the ship, and throw it to probably these two because they're nice and close to each other.
Well, at least they should fall down onto this wall.
I do have a feather fall ring.
Yeah, but if you feather fall, you're going down,
Yeah, I know.
and Tia can save herself.
Mm-hmm.
But
And Tia just thinks,
Yeah, Kekkick can save anyone that's, or attempt to save people that are falling off the ship that don't have any way to fly.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. That's a lot of people.
and Tia probably can polymorph, Druid transform, and then try to touch
Yeah.
as many as possible with.
I guess that's also Nemmirile going to.
Oh man, yeah. Isamir will try to throw the rope to the two that's closest to him. That he's tied up. Probably here.
And as the captain has released control of the ship's helm, you see the ring around turn off.
Captain, now.
Captain first.
yeah, I'm
On it.
turning into a giant eagle.
Okay.
I'm trying to throw my rope.
Kekkick will fly straight for the captain to save her first.
Yeah, I'm. Who am I having close to me?
I think
If I
Victor
was
made it.
throwing from here.
Victor made it, probably. He rolled a 17.
Yeah, Victor would have been right there. Landed right against the wall.
Yeah. Does my 16 hit the people that I need to hit?
Who you're throwing it at?
At the two that were closest to me.
Right,
The-
that's alright. We're thrown
Yeah.
back here, so let's see. Is one of
16.
them looking 16? One of them is able to grab hold of the rope and the other one barely misses.
Sucks to be you.
Who am I next to?
Fuck you!
Where I am in all this mess right now.
You are still in the middle of the ship here, so you have the people on this side that were tossed off and going through, but luckily you don't have the elemental ring there to damage anyone. But the
Never
engines
is
are
falling.
pushing the...
No.
Yeah, they're all falling.
I don't care about random people. I go for Nemmirile.
Okay.
Grab as many as you can.
I actually try to fly under her so that I can have her on my back.
Get the puppies out. They can help. And I'll try and grab hold of her.
Yeah, it's a giant eagle. It's hard to miss.
Make a dex roll to see if you can grab hold of her. What's your AC as a giant eagle?
13.
You grab hold of that bird.
Anthea, if we release the puppies, they can help get people back on the ship.
I'm gonna try to fly towards, I guess, the cargo hold door of the ship.
Okay.
And Nemmirile will have to deal with that.
What's your flight speed?
As a giant eagle is 80 feet.
Make sure.
But I can dash 260.
Okay. The ship right now, with only the engines firing, is moving at 80 feet as well. So you're keeping pace with it.
So, do we release the puppies?
You have reached over to it. You find that there doesn't appear to be a way to, at first glance, to open it from the exterior.
I'll do a perception check then. Wow.
Can't see it.
Will I be able to do it with you?
What do your eagle eyes see?
Well, the passive perception is 14, and it has a perception of its own.
You roll with your perception, but you probably will have advantage because of eagle.
Yeah, let me roll. Why it rolls here? Wait. I rolled 24, but I rolled it into... Why it didn't roll?
Probably because you clicked the wrong button. It's
Sure
finicky
didn't.
like that. It's finicky.
No, it keeps rolling on here. Suddenly. Let me try again.
Yeah, you need to. Oh, wait, I can't.
Oh, there it goes.
But you would probably have advantage because eagle.
Yeah.
Looking around, you see it's not obvious, but there does seem to be a handle that has been painted into the wood to make it look like it blends in seamlessly.
I'm gonna mind link to Nemmirile,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell her about the handle and point where it is.
Okay, she will try and grab it and open the door.
Okay. So, Kekkick, you have captured the captain.
I will bring her out to, I guess, the helm,
Okay.
so she can take a hold of it again.
She takes hold of the helm.
Do you need to be tied down so that you don't fall off?
That would be preferable. Thank you.
Okay.
Get the others.
Making sure Kekkick has rope. He does. Okay, rope will tie her to the helm so she can't fall off.
Okay.
Ismir's in the meanwhile dragging the other guy inside.
Then, and then once that's done, he'll go save the person closest to hitting the ground. in that one.
Okay, they're still falling. They
Who's the
have a-
furthest down?
Can Victor try to banish some of them that are still within 60 feet?
You can try. Where would he banish them to?
To another plane, but
I know, but I'm like, oh dear.
they won't fall anymore. They won't fall anymore. That's the thing. They will be stuck in that place. I need to see what the spell does on high level. Okay. It's a 4th level spell. I got 5 level, 6 level. I can banish 3 at the same moment.
All right. So which one is he gonna aim at? Which side? Because there's
I'm
two on
go-
this side. Which
I'm
I
gonna
think-
say,
this side.
yeah, she can probably save herself. So I'm gonna pick 3 of them there.
Okay.
So it's a banishment at level 6. Boom.
We need a ship mechanic alive.
So I probably will banish 3 of them that are fun.
She's excluded already, and the ship's mechanic is still below deck. So, there's the ship's doctor, the ship's bowsman, and then 2 crew members.
The 2 more important sounding one and 1 crew member.
Right?
They are-
They all get banished.
Yep.
Okay, let's see which plane.
Let's send them to the plane of happy fun balls. They technically go to a small demi plane where they are stuck.
Yeah, it's harmless demi-plane.
Mm-hmm.
They're sent to a harmless demi-plane where they're pretty much like Loki and right now. They're just in this endless falling pose, like, what?
That's the only thing Victor could do to help.
This guy's still falling down. And let's see. Kekkick is going to go catch the other guy.
Yeah, which one is the furthest away? That one?
That one.
So you'll save this one first,
Okay.
and then bring them up.
Make dexterity roll to capture him.
Dexterity, just straight dexterity.
Just try and see if you can grapple hold of him.
Not acrobatics or something?
Yeah,
Acrobatics will work too.
good, because I have good acrobatics.
And you were able to grab hold of his shirt.
Oh, here we go.
Ah!
Hold on tight.
He
Kekkick will
is
bring.
saved by a creature that is slightly smaller than him.
Does his neck snap?
I sure hope not. That would be uncomfortable.
So,
And Kekkick will
Nemmirile.
just.
Yes,
Okay.
as Kekkick is returning,
she's.
you're pulling the lever to open the cargo hatch.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to do anything?
Watch as the doors to the hatch open up with one part just seeming to fold upwards,
Mm-hmm.
and the lower half folding down and extending out, almost like a landing ramp.
Lanster!
Looking inside, you can see the wolves. The puppies are all laying there. Some of them are on their back, and they're just piled on top of each other. Like, what What just happened?
Wakey, wakey, puppies! There are people falling! Get up and help!
Almost like it looks like someone just took a dog kennel and just laid it on its side.
Go save the falling people! Now!
You have deployed the dogs.
Puppies deployed!
4, 5, 6. There are 7 people falling.
See, there's 4.
And 6 puppies.
What? You mind linking that to me?
No, I'm just counting on the map.
There are 6 falling.
And the...
These 3 are...
Yeah, but
demi-plane.
Icewind...
Icewind. Yeah, she's falling as well. So, yeah, that's 7.
Anthea will just sigh and
Check
mentally
something real quick.
say to Nemmirile, we might need her as well.
You're just out. You're out of reach of one of her abilities.
What are you going to need me to do?
Just hold on. How far away is she?
Since it's been one turn, she's about 80 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly with Nemmirile on my back and try to grab her with talons.
Okay. Dexterity or acrobatics? Trying to see if you can grab hold of her.
I'm not sure any of them will be good because they are singing.
Dive down towards her with... Is Nemmirile on your back still, or...
Yep.
Nemmirile,
Mm-hmm.
you have the wind rushing through your hair, as Anthea dives down, and you see who she's diving down towards.
I just groan.
We might need her.
And as you say that, Anthea, your talons wrap around both of her arms, but then you feel a wet sensation as your talon actually cuts straight through the watery arm. So she's just hanging there from one talon with one arm captured, like...
That works. And the puppies can take care of the 6 hours.
And the puppies rush down for the others as the captain brings the ship back level once more. But then you notice something. The ship is descending.
Okay, make the landing softer.
It's at this point that you realize that the ship was no longer over water. That she has indeed started to cut across the land passage.
How heavy are Victor and Easy?
Good question.
So how the hell will I figure out how many I can carry in there?
I never filled in his weight. Cool. He was never filled in the milk.
We need to get the engines back up.
How do I do that?
Do you see the cat is just holding on? She's looks like she's trying to concentrate.
Isamira starts running down decks.
Okay. You see
Out.
the ship's engineer is just laying there, unconscious, with what looks like a hammer next to her head.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Healing Hands on her.
Okay.
Is
Who's-
that a dryer?
yeah, whose washing machine's trying to invade the thing?
It's engines trying to start.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the engines, the thrusters going. So the ship still has forward momentum. It's just not staying aloft at the moment.
Yeah, I cast Healing Hands on her.
Okay. And she comes through and just like, beep! And you see her grab hold of a wrench and just swing it at you.
Get the engines working now.
They're running. Ow.
Get them working, else we will crash in the ground.
Which engines? Man. You just see her holding her head. Ow.
I lift her to her feet and point up to the engines where she's standing in front of.
The thrusters are working. The ring?
Yes.
Ah! You just see her run. He pushes past you and starts working on the engine. And, I see she's trying to cast a spell.
I can cast a spell as well. Did it help?
Light?
Yeah.
It definitely makes it brighter. I can get this side working. What I need is for you to go to the other side. And on the count of 3, hit it as hard as you can.
Okay. I go werewolf.
Especially with something that has fire.
Does she have an extra hammer?
But you see that there is a hammer there on the other side.
I grab it. I cast my flames on it. Small symbol in the air. Hammer catches fire. Say when.
3, 2, 1. And this. You strike it hard enough that on the top deck of the ship, and everyone else outside of it, you see the fire start igniting and going through the ring once more. And Nemmirile, Are you standing on the landing hatch?
Oh no, I'm still with Anthea, I believe.
Oh yeah, you're
Yep.
still with Anthea.
Yep, sorry. Should have moved.
Just because you were over there.
When the puppies and such bring the people aboard, Victor will say, "There's still some people in that space where I banished them. Over there, and I will get them back."
If you can bring them back now, that would be wonderful. You see the captain is struggling a little bit.
Well, first we need some flyers underneath there.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Icewind near the captain,
Okay.
and probably Nemmirile as well. Can go over.
The puppies are able to bring the others back. And come up onto the deck.
So I will fly towards where the banished people were, so to show the puppies where to be.
Kekkick,
Yes.
you're returning the other crewmen back to the ship?
Yep.
Okay. You were able to do that easily. With the ship now maintaining its altitude. You see, it climbed pretty far before it was hit.
Do you need help untying yourself?
I'm okay, thank you. I do feel very exhausted, however. Anthea and the puppies
Yeah,
have reached the area where the people were banished.
I mind link to Nemmirile saying we are ready. Tell Victor he can bring them back.
You can bring them back, Victor. They're ready.
Okay. Victor stops concentrating on the banishment.
And they all pop back in mid-scream falling.
I grab the doctor.
Right, you grab the gnome. And she just fits right in one talon. I'm like, oh.
I probably can grab also the other one.
Right.
With an hour.
The bowsman or the sailor?
Who's the lighter?
Probably the sailor.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the sailor and let the puppies deal with the bosun.
Okay. Which puppy do you send after the bowsman?
There's 6 of them. I guess probably it's gonna be Theo, because he can understand me best.
And Tia goes to try and capture the falling bowsman.
But I think we would have 2 puppies because we did not count on me being able to catch 2 of them.
That's true. Two puppies in. Which one would the other one be?
So I guess maybe. Lance?
Let's go 2 after them.
Yeah.
Lance and your puppy dog.
Yeah, because I totally don't remember the other's name.
Ball.
I don't think Kekkick ever named him and Victor. But yeah, Lance and Theo.
Now's the time to name your puppy, Ovi.
I haven't thought about it at all.
Quick, do a
Poor
line of
dog.
sight name. What could you see in your room that you could possibly name a pup?
All terrible names.
Book?
You have until next session to come up with a name.
Okay. Remind me in Discord so I don't forget.
Okay. But the puppy dog is able to capture the bowsman. And you're able to catch up to the ship fairly easily, returning everyone safely from something that could have gone very wrong, very badly. And as you are there and landed, let's see, Ball is laying on the landing platform outside the ship, just with his tongue hanging out. Just enjoying the air rushing by.
He is Isamira in puppy form.
You can see this green wave of energy now behind you as it continues on its way.
Try connecting to your friend again, Kekkick.
Kekkick, alright. Are you there? Are you alright?
There is a long pause where it says, "I'm okay. It knocked me off of my stool and I think something happened."
Any idea what?
It's kind of hard to tell. Is anything strange happening around you?
Yeah, we just got hit by a giant green wave of magic.
Yeah, that is what hit me too.
You got idea where it came from?
Well, the green light is gone now. It was shooting up like a beam straight into the sky, and now it is gone.
Weird.
Yes.
By the way, which direction the wave came from?
It came from the southwest.
From Chult. Can easily roll an Arcana check on it.
You can.
Oh,
No. Poor
I
Z.
think Anthea probably will do as well.
that was magic stuff.
Anthea, you believe it was probably the same type of energy wave as before that empowered Lupus Regalius.
So the machine that stops Cleric's magic and divine magic.
It has been activated again.
Guys, we have a slight issue. They are running their machine again. Kekkick has told us about the conversations through the book, right? What it was said there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, He just explained about the green light,
Mhm.
and but the other person didn't know what it was.
Well, if he can see there, and he said it was about 3 days from him flight,
Yep.
I think we should meet your friend and then go towards that direction.
That might be difficult because my friend doesn't know where he is. Or she. I actually don't know.
They have given a location as to where they are.
Oh, they give me a name, right?
Yep.
Which I definitely Kekkick remembers, even if I don't.
Kier Sabal.
Yeah,
Can
that one.
Izzy roll a survival check on that?
Okay, can do a survival check.
Oh yeah, 10.
You're not familiar with it, but it's definitely a memorable name.
I'm gonna ask the captain if she heard of Girsival.
Not particularly. I mean, place I know of, but if they were first affected by it, then probably somewhere on Schultz. Close to it.
Yeah, so probably we can find more when we get to Schultz. But it seems at least in the same direction that we are traveling.
Does? I hope we don't run into another one like that, because that was a bit rough.
I did.
At that point, you hear a scream from below deck.
Who screams?
It's coming from below the deck. Anyone wants to go investigate?
Is it for me above? Wait, no, I probably would have walked upstairs anyways because I was
Fixing the engine.
Yeah. Can I determine who it was?
It is definitely a woman's scream. And it is coming from directly below deck.
I will run down.
Nemmirile will follow too.
Anthea as well.
Anything here? No? You
That's
go.
the same deck still.
As you go below deck, you see Hushy just standing outside the kitchen, just holding the door closed.
You okay? Was that you?
And she's just panting there, and you see that she has numerous cuts on her.
Ouch.
Oh, she was inside.
Ah,
Are you okay?
they're
I'm
alive!
Isamira flames up his swords. Open the door. We got this.
All alive.
You want to go in there?
First tell us who's alive.
She's
I-
what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Sylvan.
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Infernal, Quarry.
Common, Elven, Deep Speech.
She starts speaking in Goblin.
Isamira pulls her aside
Just
and just
rapid
steps
fire.
in. Isamira pulls her aside and just steps in.
Alright. Anyone goes in with her? Or with him?
Not yet.
And
I'll
the door's
go.
wide open.
I'll go in.
The
I'll
doors-
pop my dagger out of my longsword, and I'll be ready.
By the way, I'm in werewolf form.
Okay. You see the kitchen is dark. But you hear scratching noises.
I have dark vision.
So do I.
Looking around, you see small creatures. Several of them just seem to be walking around in there. All of them small.
Do they smell undead?
And they definitely smell undead. And they turn their heads to you. And you hear one of them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Isamira will attack undead.
Yeah, that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Isamir swings his sword, and at that moment that he's about to hit,
Fade to black.
fade to black.
And that is it for tonight, everyone. Thank you for joining us.